Good morning and welcome to the Wise Why. I'm joined with Hayley Joseph from Secure Logic, and I'm Kirsty Vandenborg. And this morning we're here to explore the whys that drive Hayley. And I've asked Hayley to join me because she is the person that got me on video. And I say that with total happiness and gratefulness. I cannot thank Hayley enough for this, because I wouldn't have even recorded my first video, which went live on LinkedIn last year, if Hayley hadn't actually put a comment. And that comment made me think, okay, that's Hayley's dog in the background. Those that can do and those that can't teach, or those that can teach. I can't remember the quote exactly. And I've been hiding behind the camera, teaching, coaching for a very, very long time, but not actually posting content. So thank you, Hayley, from the bottom of my heart for giving me that kick that I really needed. Now, that really is enough about me. And it's over to Hayley to be the star of the show this morning. So, Hayley.
Me and Jim, obviously.
And Jim, obviously, of course, Jim. So, Hayley, please introduce yourself to everybody, because I know that you're inspiring and wonderful.
Okay, thanks, Kirsty, and good morning, everybody. I'm Hayley Joseph. First and foremost, I suppose I work for Secure Logic recently, but more important than that, I've been in the industry about 10 or 11 years, and my main focus is always just to provide for my family. So it's been really exciting, actually, because I fell into the industry quite by accident, but I'm sure we'll get into that as we move along.
So exactly, providing for your family, that's exactly why I do what I do. I want to be a present mummy. And I know that that's one of your driving forces. Can you expand a little bit on that? Because I know that why that's driving you to be present is also the reason why you got into the security industry.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So I cut a long story short, kind of ended quite a...
I'm loving Jim, by the way.
Horrible marriage. Sorry?
I'm loving Jim.
Oh, Jim, he's driving the neighbours bonkers. They're all going to want to move soon. There'll be for sale signs all over the town. But yeah, so I'd left quite a violent marriage. Let's just kind of park that there. And I suppose for me and my girls, I was a single parent. I wanted to raise them to be strong women and to always have a voice that they listen to and that nobody could ever drown out, just strength inside of themselves to protect them from ever having to go through the same thing, I suppose. And walked away, as you do, and I'm just about to start a new job to try and provide for us as we moved on. And it was my mum, funnily enough, who said, you know what, Hayley, just pause. Just take some time, just heal. So I took her advice, turned down the pharmaceutical job that I was going to be doing, selling something or another into hospitals, I believe it was, and took a couple of months. And funnily enough, it was perfect. Me and the girls had time to kind of just heal, get to know each other in our new, very quiet world, actually. And I was walking past a job agency and thought, you know what, I think I'm ready. So popped in there, and this lady said to me, I know exactly where you need to be. I've got a 6-month maternity cover. It's part-time. It's for a little manufacturing company up the road called AMG. So I thought I was going to work for a car company. And the rest is history, really.
That's incredible. I know what it's like to have to rebuild and restart your life. And that must have been an incredibly powerful journey, and taking that breath. And what an amazing mum, and what an amazing woman you are to be able to listen to your mum and to continue to instill that strength and that important through line with your children. We already know that how we spend our childhood, the influences we get, really do impact on our adult life. So I'm really impressed. Tell me, what was it like going to that interview with AMG after taking that time out? Because that must have been quite daunting if you think about it.
Do you know, it's quite funny because I went straight up to Matalan and bought myself a new outfit, expecting to pop in. And I think my interview was 3.5 hours long. So I sat with what was then the sales director there, Sarah Fisher, who of course is now at 360. And it just went on and on and on. And I thought, I think I've got this, And then she invited Alan Hazen, who was the NMD, and he came and said hello to me. And then she took me on a guided tour of the whole building. And I came home and said to my family, I was like, I've definitely got this. And I didn't hear for ages. And I thought, what? Turns out she'd gone off to America on a business trip. So it was like 4 days before I heard. And she was like, no, of course you've got the job. Come and start. Day one, they were like, we're in the security industry. I was like, okay. And I was thinking, okay, we sell cameras then. They were like, no, we're not the cameras. I was like, okay. And they were like, we transmit over fiber. And I was like, okay, we sell the fiber then. And they were like, no. And I was like, oh no, I'm really not going to get this. And I never forget, there was a big schematic on the whiteboard behind Alan, the MD, and it looked like something Stephen Hawking would write. It was the base product of one of their very fancy pants units. And I thought, oh no, this is really going to be technical. What am I going to do? And as it turns out, I ended up being able to design TL architectures. So they really, really gave me a fabulous platform to build a career. So I'm forever grateful.
That's incredible. So obviously that's where our crossover comes from, because I found myself selling the cameras and the NVRs, whereas you were doing the transmission. And I don't think many people, the security industry, of course, we know the importance. And of course, before I joined the security industry, I was actually working in networking. So you're a woman, and and you have to look at my LinkedIn to see that I actually work for a networking company. So you're a woman in a quite male-dominated industry. There aren't many of us. Yeah, I can name us. We all know each other, and we all support each other.
It's growing, though, isn't it?
Sorry? Yes,
it is growing.
It is. It's really lovely, actually. We were at where we actually got to meet face to face this year, and I was amazed by how many of us there really are, and it's great. It really is, and we're getting to some really good positions, and it's changing. The industry is so well. It's an industry that I still say to everybody, why don't you come and train and join? And that's what Mark and I talked about just before Christmas. But before we go and waffle off, because I love talking to you. What's the why that's kept you in the security industry? What is so special about it? I know why I still want to support and help it, even from a public speaking side of point of view. But why are you? What is it that keeps you there? Because, what's the family like?
Okay, so I think for me, the most exciting part of it is people just don't tend to leave the security industry. It's a very, very sort of fixed set of players. So I've been really lucky enough to have some very, very good friends, advocates, people that have helped me, given me a leg up, and really made things a little bit easier for me. And it's kind of inspired me to now that I've been in it 11 years, to be able to replicate that. I love being able to say, you know what, you should really be speaking to so-and-so or kind of whatever, because my history is cold call telesales. I run teams around the country, and it's always been a real, like, harsh cold calling environment, like business to business, real tough. But it's not like that in the security industry. You literally can pick the phone up and speak to a managing director who you've never spoken to before and say, I'm actually looking for a little bit of help here today. I've got a product. I think it's going to fix so many things for your business. Who should I speak to? And they don't hang up on you. They say, oh, hi, Hayley. And they just talk. It's a beautiful industry. I love it.
So before we went live, we were talking about selling. And I was saying to you that I've never sold a thing. I've had lots of conversations, and I've kind of had to problem solve, or like you, I've picked up the phone. I can remember one project particularly where I was needing to look for a camera that could go in water, that would be at the waterline, and it needs to be submerged, obviously 24 hours, 7 days a week for however long. And I remember doing exactly what you've just talked about. So have you ever sold anything, or have you had conversations?
I don't know. I think it depends on what sold to me means. I've got a purchase order. So in that terms, yes, obviously. But I hear what you're saying. I think way back years ago at AMG, I decided, there's only one me. I'm going to go and see if I can find some like-minded, well-fitting opportunities, so that once I'm integrated into their solution, they go off and sell my product for me. And so it was very similar to what you're saying, looking up somebody who has a niche and a need, and then being able to educate them that actually we should be working together. So it is like that. It's very relationship driven. It's about finding places where you fit. So it's those old draconian days of like clawing in business. I don't quite sell like that, so no.
So on that note, talking about good relationships, Paul Anderson wants me to ask you, have you got a scarf?
I definitely don't have a scarf, and I'd like to take the Fifth Amendment.
I'd like to know why he lost his scarf. Maybe you can... Or maybe
Well,
not.
in London before Christmas, Secure Logic had some Christmas drinks, and I do remember him coming in, and it was a very nice scarf. So I can quite imagine why he's a bit sad to have lost it. But I, hand on heart, swear that I don't know where it is.
Right.
Sorry,
So
I think that's the Amazon man.
now I've done what I was asked to do. The next question I want to ask is: were there any moments along the way that you've been in the security industry, you've come from a very difficult place, you've rebuilt your life? Let's not forget about how incredible this is. Your family's doing a starring role there. Let's not forget how incredible this is, because you've literally rebuilt from everything. You have lost everything. You've had a clean plate, and you've had to relayer, restructure, and get to where you are. And that takes guts and courage and strength. But there must be moments along the way where you thought, why am I doing this? I am exhausted. I'm bringing up 5 children. I couldn't even start to imagine how exhausting that must have been.
Do you know, in truth, my 2 eldest daughters are older, so we kind of carried the family as a little trio, though obviously I was the matriarch, but they've been amazing. Honestly, I can't thank them both enough, Lisa and Danny. But strangely, my hardest time was in lockdown number 1, because I'm used to doing an 8-hour day. I'm used to kind of being here and on hand for the girls and what have you. But AMG got critical supply chain status, so the office stayed open, and I was very grateful for that. And I, with the team, pushed really hard to make sure that we survived COVID. But equally, my children were at home trying to home educate. So that should have been easy, but they got like a 3-month stack of work in day 1, which blew all their minds. So we were getting up at 6 in the morning. I was trying to help structure their day, then go to the office and come home and do more. And there's 3 of them, and there's only so much you can do. So I kind of had to adopt the ethos and just said to them, look, even if you just do a 10th of this and you end lockdown sane, really, that's all I care about. And strangely, I felt like a bad mum saying that, but having spoken to many, many mums since, I think it was probably the best thing I could have done, because they are still sane. Yes, we've got some work to catch up on, but it seems for the youngsters, lockdown was really, really difficult. So I'm particularly proud of them for still being able to get up, go to school, and we've got some catching up to. But that was my difficult moment. I do carry mummy guilt for that, I suppose, because I wasn't here hands-on.
Yeah, I hear you. My lockdown was the other end of the spectrum, because our daughter she hadn't even started school at that point, and the business went dormant. I couldn't even launch. So I had to, and when it came to then at the end of the lockdown for me, I really struggled with fear of failure and overwhelm. And I'd lost all my confidence, because I'd gone back to being a full-time mum. And suddenly I had this huge journey to try and become a business owner. And I remember looking at the mountain and just going, I can't. And it took a lot of time. And you are part of this journey. You're very much part of this journey, because when I put that comment on LinkedIn, I was still in the mindset of I can't do, I've got to hide. So when you did that, it was so important, because other people are telling me, you need to get out there, you need to be promoting, you need to be seen. And then you were the person who said, well, why would I trust you? And you were so right. And that was a turning moment for me, which is why you are on the show this morning, because without that turning moment, I wouldn't be doing this. So thank you for helping me overcome so much. And you never knew that.
Amazing. And you know, so many people have done that for me, and I always say thank you too. So I'm very grateful for that.
Honestly,
we still need to go and have wine though.
Oh, 100%. And you know that's why I'm doing the Wise Why, because I had an extra glass of wine. So yes. Awesome. So my next question, because I've completely lost track, who has been, apart from your mum, which obviously, wow, I also have an incredible mum. If she ever watches these, I don't know if she does. She just goes, oh, you'll be fine. That's my mum's attitude. But I love it. Yeah, get on with it. You've been doing this for years. Go. And I love my mum for that, because she's just like, what? It's just you. But apart from your mum, who else has really inspired you on your journey?
Do you know, actually, strangely, I hadn't pre-thought this, but probably my granddad, who, bless his soul, has been dead forever. I was the daughter of his youngest child of 8, so he was very, very old by the time I was, young enough to remember him. And I thought he was perfect. And I used to go to his house and he would make me feel like the most special person in the world. The telly would go off, he'd mix my ice cream and make it nice and soft. And he was just perfect. But he always used to say to me, Hayley, don't put me on a pedestal. I'm only like this because I've made every single mistake in the book. And you've come along right at the end when I've finally got wise. And obviously I heard that as a young girl, but as I've gone through different stages in my life and also made lots of mistakes, and I feed that same line to my children now because it's true. So I look back and think he must have been just the most amazing man. And I can remember going to his funeral thinking I was his favourite, only to find out that everybody thought they were his favourite. I'm like, but actually what a quality to be able to leave in people to make everybody feel special. So yeah, him, I suppose.
So I'm going to show you something, if I can bring it to camera. That is my granny's ring that was made by her husband, my granddad, because they couldn't have a ruby, they couldn't have an engagement ring. So before Granny died, she gave me this ring, and I wear it every day because she was such an incredible, but they both were. They're so important to me that we desperately tried to get married actually on their wedding anniversary.
Did you?
Yeah, we really did.
Oh, that's lovely.
And we had it booked, but we couldn't get the reception booked, so we had to shift everything around and go for a different date. But that's how important she is to me and inspired me and I have a phrase that they had up on their wall, which is the hurrieder I go, the behinder I get. And I say it all the time to my daughter.
That's brilliant. The harder I go, the behinder I get.
Yes, the hurrieder I go. So the faster I go, the behinder I get. And it's so true. It's like if I try to do too many things, I fail. I totally muck things up. I dropped I had to ask for a planner this year for Christmas because I was bouncing too many plates and I was dropping everything. And I was like, why am I dropping everything? And it's because one minute I'm a mum, the next minute, like you, I'm a mum, I'm a businesswoman, I've got meetings. And I've got to make sure that the shop arrives and that the house, and there's 2 of us. So I'm just going to do this. You are incredible because I've got somebody else I can lean on and you're doing it on your own. And wow, you blow my mind every single time. So we've had a comment from, I think that everybody can laugh here because I'm now old. So to read these things, Danny Townsend, just showing I'm old now. Danny Townsend has said, Paul Anderson, I don't have it either. So I can see that this is going to go throughout the whole day of who has got Paul Anderson's scarf.
It's not where's Wally, it's where's the scarf.
Where is the scarf? And I'm going to post this later and say, where is Paul Anderson's scarf? Because we want to know, okay, everybody out there, we want to know where Paul's scarf went. I once lost a coat at a Christmas party and I never got it back. It's my favourite coat, but I had to do the walk of shame.
Oh, well, we've all done it.
In an evening dress, which was backless in December. And I'll never forget getting to the taxi and the taxi driver going, do you have a nice night? So I've asked you who's inspired you along the way. What I'd really like to know is, hang on. Liz Duffin said, couldn't agree more, Hayley rocks. Always an inspiration. I don't know who Liz Duffin is, but hi, Liz. I can't wait to meet you.
Kirsty, she's amazing. Amazing.
So you're now at Secure Logic. How did that happen? Why? What was it that, because I love the Secure Logic guys. They make me laugh. Some of them have really got me through some of the rough periods of my time. You know who? I don't need to say your name, Jeff. Always a call out there. What's it like starting in a new company? It must be. I mean, how many years were you at AMG for?
11 years and a month.
Wow.
And which is quite Freudian actually, because 111 is kind of a spooky number, isn't it? But I remember being on a webinar and Robin was presenting before me, and it was a bit of a catastrophic one because my slide deck went crazy, but that's not the point here. Robin did his presentation and it just blew my mind. I can remember messaging him after and saying, it's actually all true. You know, the most storage, the most resilience, and the most cost effective. And he said, yeah. And I jokingly said, I want to come and work for you. And I think it just set something in motion, because then as I became more aware of the Secure Logic team and this beautiful ethos that they have. It's a different way and approach to business. It's much more, I don't even know, you've met Robin, he's a little bit of a hippie. It's just very touchy-feely. I have actually just found out that Robin and I were both born in the same year and are both Gemini, so maybe there's a kismet thing going on here. But yes, I just decided this is the place I want to be. And for the first 3 weeks, it was like a culture shock, because I'm used to pushing and working very fast paced. Not that I don't work hard for you guys. But yeah, so the first few weeks were strange. I remember having a conversation with Ben, who's my amazing boss, saying something clicked today, and he said, oh, good, the first click, Hayley. So I think he was quite expecting me to have this journey, having himself, I think, moved over to Secure Logic. So yeah, they're really looking after me. I feel free to just go off and explore what I want. And I'm going to Dubai on Friday next week.
I'm so jealous. I'm going to put it out there. I am so jealous. Now obviously I'm running my own business. Trips like that, they have to be paid for, and that does not come in my budget yet. But who knows? Maybe in 10 years, when I get things more churning and more, things are doing well. And I want to go back to your presentation point that you made, that when things go wrong, you have to just go. And when I was learning to roller skate for Starlight Express, I had a really bad fall. Yeah, so I didn't get it. I didn't get into Starlight. No, I didn't get into Starlight, and I didn't get into Starlight because I didn't listen. And I didn't listen because we were taught that if you started to feel yourself fall, you had to say a word beginning with F and it at the end as you fell. And I didn't do that on the set, okay? And that was the big learning point for me, because I went skating. I was so excited, and I was actually quite good. And actually I had a really good chance to get in the show. And I was charging, and I did this skate, and I went over the bowl, and I did it, but I didn't have quite enough confidence to go as high as I needed to go. So they asked me to do it again. And this time I went, right, Torian, head down. I'm going to hit this. I hit it by falling over the toe stops. And I didn't do the F something. I grabbed onto the set, tumbled down, and couldn't walk for the next 3 weeks properly. I still did the recall, but I was completely bruised all the way down my body because I didn't. And when it comes, I didn't think that. I thought, I've got to save myself. And that's what happens when you do a presentation and things go wrong. The default is, I've got to save this, and then you're doing that. Oh, that will look good on camera later. And actually, realise how bad that looks.
You're reenacting the Starlight thing.
What you actually have to do is go, I can't change this. I accept it and move on. It sounds like, whilst it was horrific, that's exactly what you did. So again, hats off.
It's funny because I've never done anything quite as big or as live as that. And I had lovely slide deck. I knew what I was going to say with each slide, and I was pressing the key to make it move, and it wasn't moving. And then it started moving lots and lots and lots. And I remember Danny actually coming into the boardroom at AMG and saying, what's going on? And I lifted my hands up to prove that I had no control over this slide deck. And in the end, I just said, you know what, everybody, as you can see, I've got no control of this. Let me tell you what I wanted you to take away from here today. And then I quietly got off and waited for my P45.
You didn't need to do that. I bet you nailed it, because you just went, I can't deal with this. We've all been there. And what you've just said is exactly what people need to do when it comes to presenting, particularly on camera. When things go wrong, you just have to say something without swearing. So this is your moment now, because we're coming to the end, as we always do. And this is your moment. You get to go, I'm going to throw something at you, because I've done all the questioning, and I don't think it's fair to put you in the hot seat without putting me in the hot seat. So fire away.
It's quite a simple question, actually. And I thought very hard because I wanted to come up with something much smarter. But I've always wanted to know. You said to me that you joined the LinkedIn Live after a glass of wine too many. And I wondered if it was a glass or actually a bottle.
It was actually a glass. So most people who know me will know I can have 2 glasses of wine and I'm fine. the third glass of wine, and I am looking for the table to dance on.
Oh, okay. Excellent. I'm taking you out for 3 glasses, my darling.
So I have a limit of half a bottle of wine and no more. And this night I thought, this is a really lovely Chablis. I'm going to have a little bit more. And I've been looking at the LinkedIn Lives for a very long time, thinking I wanted to create a platform where the everyday person could share their voice. I didn't want it to be about the MDs or the big people who are always on camera. I wanted to help or share people like you, your story. And that one glass of wine, and I flicked on my phone and I hit send or submit, and didn't see the email coming the next day to say I was approved. I got approved on the Friday. Well, I, in my head, got approved on the Friday, but when I looked the next day, I looked at the criteria and went, oh, I'm going to get that. And then this moment went, and then I had to go, right, I now need to go and
do this now.
And I have a new webcam thanks to my husband, because he got me it for Christmas, because my webcam was okay, but it was a bit jittery. And now I'm really, I think it's brilliant. So we've had another message, which is lovely, from Danny. Glasses back on, everybody. Please laugh. I watched that presentation live and it was a complete mess. Your ability to get across ANG's story without the use of any signs or indicators astounded me. You are the highlight of it all, in my opinion. Well done, you. I am going to finish on.
It was a complete mess.
You finish. You say what you want to Hayley, and I'm going to shut up and we'll finish there. So you get to finish this live. You can wrap it up for us, Hayley.
Okay, well, first of all, I've been absolutely petrified about today, because I'm not used to being the person who's in the spotlight, even though I do a video every Friday, but that's more about keeping in everyone's eye, and that's just a jump in front of the camera thing. So I had no idea what to expect. So thank you for making it pain-free. I really appreciate it. And as you know, I do love you. And let's hope we can find Mr. Anderson's scarf.
I know. Right. Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. This has been a blast.
Take care.
Bye.